So A to select everything.
Like Charlie Brown speak.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, she's inside this room if he's talking to her.
He is. Oh, I guess there's
okay.
the wall.
Yeah, just on the other side of the wall.
like
Excuse me, man. He said to the brick wall.
Here, I'll make it easier. She's just leaning against the wall watching Matthias.
Sorry, y'all in the middle of something.
I was just going to ask his lordship if he needed me for anything.
He's in the middle of praying. Or like taking a knee right now.
But he's busy. She says in a quieted voice that I'm not going to try and do. I just saw what Garth posted. So no.
You're a child of Rauna?
People keep saying that she's not, though, right?
Correct.
Okay. No, I'm not.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Like, starts sniffing and then realizes that's a little odd. Oh, I'm sorry. You smell like one.
Do I?
I don't mean you smell bad.
She
You
holds up a
smell
hand
like
to be like, it's alright, I get it. Anywhere in particular? Or just me?
Well, when you were flying around is when I really caught the scent. Since you're not, I don't know if the others have told you, but we can kind of sense each other. As well as we can sense vampire.
Would she have done that ahead of time?
Yeah, most likely.
Probably. I mean, she's friends with Jillian. I'm sure Jillian at some point has bobbed to her about something. Right. And so, you said I smell like one. Do I feel like a child of Rodna?
Hang on. You see him like curl up real quick and then like rock his shoulders back as you see fur start molding through all the pieces of his armor. As he turns into this large red maned lion, he just takes a deep breath in, looks at you.
I think she starts floating a bit, like flying just in spot.
Yes, but also no. Kind of the same way that Carolyn does. But it's different. I don't know a better way to describe them. With her, it's like it's suppressed inside her. It's there, it has the potential, but it's not. But with you, it's like it's actually inside of you.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Have you ever tried to transform?
No. Never something that came across my mind.
Maybe you are and you don't know it yet.
How do you even find that out? How do you do it?
You might want to ask someone else. The way I found out isn't how you want to find out.
It's clear she's curious, but she's not gonna ask. Alright. That sounds...
Life is different in the orchestra. I'll leave it at that.
She nods.
Do you
Looking... Go ahead.
have something you value? Like above everything else, something that you would die to protect?
Something I would die to protect. I feel like I have a number of things at this point. But I take it that's important to all this.
Yeah. Once you find that thing, and you see it in danger, you feel this guttural, primal feeling inside of you. I don't know another way to describe it than savagery. Your skin gets tight, your eyes dilate. Everything seems to slow down a little bit. That's when you know.
I'll do some thinking. Would you want to be there? If I ever try it.
I might be able to help. I've studied with Hamilcar a little bit. Matthias, that's a name you definitely are familiar.
Let's go! Eyes Crash, I'm not familiar with it.
That is the black orc who helped Gregor train.
Oh! Oh my gosh, it's been so long since...
So long.
Oh my gosh, yeah. At that, he'll stand up from his meditation.
This
Yeah! Poor guy.
Yeah.
He stands up. How is he?
Oh, or here's the other one.
I don't think we ever saw his
No, we didn't.
untransformed form. Huh, interesting.
Last time I saw him, he was intense, would be a word.
That tracks. You give him my regards when you next see him.
You've met?
We have. It's been a long time. I see him when I make rounds south. Sometimes.
He takes like a long look at you. Who are you who you're saying you are?
He just tilts his head at that. I did not realize I claimed to be someone else. If you believe me a deceiver, you're mistaken.
He just takes a look. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you just seem like you've lived so many lives.
It certainly feels that way. In due time, you will be the same. God be willing.
He pauses for a second. I was coming to ask, I guess the offer is available to both of you. We're going to head out as an Advon party to Lake Miri. If you wanted to come, we were going to stop by the tower not too far from here.
Of the Prismatic Order.
Yeah, the vault, they had a vault too. That's been breached.
I remember that light. Looks at Peregrine. Do you wish to go?
Do you want me to come along?
I don't mean to impel you to do anything, Peregrine.
That is why I'm asking. If you don't think I'll get another chance to rest, it wouldn't hurt to take a break here.
I understand if y'all need rest. Y'all need more sleep than we do.
It is not the sleep that concerns me, but I'd rather be the last one out of my house.
Right, of course, that makes sense.
Would
You
you want
could
me
try-
to go in your stead?
The House of Ashfane does not need any representation in the chapel of the Prismatic Order. But it is quite the same. I encourage you to go. Not in my stead, but for your sake.
She nods.
Visages of the divine are rare these days.
If you decide we'll be leaving in 30 minutes,
Very
we'd
well.
love to have you if you wanted to.
Very well.
And sir,
If honorifics are not your field of expertise, merely Matthias would do.
the way I've heard my upperclassmen, my brothers, speak about your niece,
Cousin,
cousin,
once moved.
she must have been a really fine woman.
I am only saddened that I was not there for her more.
Well,
Time gives us many excuse.
I think then, sir, you're here for her now in the way she wished the most. Protecting the thing she loved the most.
Now who sounds like they lived many lifetimes. Wise words, boy. Wise words.
Just something I've heard Channing or Victor say before.
To hear the words recited is one thing. To know when to speak them again is a different matter. Thank you, Sir Jax.
He stands up and does a watch salute. It's the only what I really know how to do.
Pies does like a court bow. At your leave then, Sir Jax. Be mindful of the fog south of the tower. It is haunted.
Right. We'll have to take a wide berth of it then.
Best of luck. May you find what you seek. He goes over to Peregrine. I like that one. Respectful. Here it is.
I do too. That and curious. Seems like it, at least.
Indeed. He's like rubbing his like chin through like where his helmet's at. Like indeed. Let us hope then that he is not too close to the cat in his shifted form.
Speaking of shifted forms, you were listening that whole time, I take it,
Partially.
to heard what he was saying about me.
Partially. I know not any truth of it, though. My own manifestation of a shifted form did not come at the expense of something I hold dear. Came through training.
Anything else you'd want to add for me to consider alongside what he said?
Thinks for a moment. Puts his hand on his shoulder. Follow your instinct.
She nods in like a very solid way. If that makes sense.
That is the conduit to us accessing our other form. As
If
for
there's-
tempering yourself while in the form, that is a different matter entirely.
This is all assuming that there is another form for me.
Indeed. But I think there is a chance.
It is something I'm willing to try. Might as well.
I think there's more credence than he detected. Us children of Frogness stick together, like siblings. And you've melded quite well and seamlessly with Jillian, Hugh, and myself. It is not due to any charisma you have.
She snorts at you.
That sounded offensive. That was not my intent.
No, it was funny.
I'll be sure to insult you more to be humorous.
You do that.
But regardless, my point stands. There was something more than camaraderie through fleeing that binds us together. I believe so, at least.
I can't say you're wrong.
The earth is crying, hurting. We are the medicine men, the shaman, the surgeons. Sometimes it requires a healthy poultice. And other times, say you directly, a surgical attack.
What do you do when the arm itches? You take it off.
Exactly.
I better
should
get
get-
ready to go to the tower.
Imagine you'll have an easier time traversing it than they will with your powers of flight.
I always do. She takes off.
When you go there, beware of bugs.
Terrible things.
These ones especially.
Oh, great.
Happy the cockroaches have fled.
Just start flying through the halls. Phew.
Pass by Quinn and Peppered. And then so I told her. Oh, yeah.
As you pass
Tell you a
by,
bad joke.
Yeah.
Rohan, were you over here for a reason?
Just touching base with little Thurgood here, making sure he understands his place in the plan, and seeing if I guess how he feels about not being a part of any of the initial fighting.
I got a gift for this.
Oh no. I'm waiting for it to load.
Make sure he knows his place. Know your fucking place, trash. Know your fucking place, trash.
Whoa, whoa, what is happening here?
I don't want to be here anymore.
Do you know where your place is? Suplex City! Yeah!
Oh, it's concrete!
Oh god, the whole place is collapsing! Rohan must have done a suplex again! Last time we did this, we were on the train. They'll never recover.
As you walk over, you see him sort of shifting in this new armor.
How does it feel?
Well, here's the interesting thing. It actually fits completely perfectly.
Do you know why?
Is it destiny?
I think it is. I was just gonna say magic, but that works too.
Are you being serious?
What do you think?
I think I know about 10% of what's going on here.
You have been thrust into the thick of it. A mere few days ago, you were a hunter, was it?
Hunter, trapper, woodsman.
And now your world has been turned upside down. You've been given a purpose beyond anything I can imagine you ever thought was destined. For Thurgood, I forgot if you have a family name.
Oh, that's okay. He looks down. I don't really have a family anymore.
That does not mean your family name means nothing. What was it? Is it?
Blackwood, but I think I'd like to be called Thurgood Longshadow.
Aww.
Aww.
Without context, that's edgy as hell, but with context, it's sweet.
No, with context, it's still pretty edgy.
Orhan kind of inclines his chin. Thurgood Longshadow. That'll be the name they will sing in the songs. No. No, I think I am being serious. You were destined to wear this armor. And he kind of reaches out and adjusts to make sure it's fitting him right, which it is. It's magic. And even if you only know 10% of what is happening, right now before me, I see a boy who will rise to the occasion. You have suffered, but you're destined to be a hero, to save others from the suffering you have felt. That is what it means to be a watchman, you know.
He looks down for a second, then looks back up to you. If I make it out of this, I want to be there in Alvasora.
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 At the end, I would welcome you at my side, brother.
Well, not to be a suck up or anything, but I see the way the others look at you. And if I could be like 10% of that, that'd be pretty good.
Do you know what sets me apart from all of them?
Your size?
I suppose that. But no. He looks left, looks right. Motions for him to lean in, and he'll whisper conspiratorially. Nothing at all. Everyone can be this cool. Give him a light pat on the chest. Even you. And we'll prove that at the end of days. Do you know what a soul flare is?
No. I've heard a couple of y'all talk about it.
They are what allow a watchman to go toe-to-toe with things, with horrors that many have nightmares of. I do not know if we can have you meet your potential before things kick off. But if you are dedicated enough, we could make progress. Are you dedicated enough, Longshadow?
Whatever I have to do.
Then we'll see what we can do before the legions arrive. Oh, I see him creeping.
Before the legions arrive. What do you expect our dear friend Thurgood to do?
Well, actually, seeing Jackson Co. walking up. Well, it would do to get him some experience. Jax, you're heading to Lake Miri, correct?
Absolutely.
Do you have room?
Yeah, if you want to come, of course.
What about Thurgood?
I think you can absolutely come, sir. As a matter of fact, I prefer it.
Hell yeah.
Well, what do you say? We're going into the darkness. Might be assailed by creatures. Might have to fight through a maddening mist. And you'll be without the aid of all your backup, with the most junior members of our legion. He stops for a second, and you see his hand sort of shake at his side. Yeah, I'm in. Good. Grab your things. We travel fast. And I bring an extra water skin.
Hand him mine.
Do I? Are we gonna drink that much? You gonna?
Yeah, that would track.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm off.
Godspeed, brother.
As you leave, you see Channing just give you a knowing nod.
Give him a thumbs up. I suppose. Does that magic armor like act as a shield suit for purposes of?
Probably not, right?
Nope.
Like historically, like no house guard would ever need the seal
Yeah.
because it was designed before the fall. But they're going around it. They said they're gonna take a wide berth around it.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, because the mist didn't do anything, or the mist affected us when we went through and we had sealed suits.
If it was going to be a problem, I'm sure at the very least Victor would have been like, is no one going to make sure that he's like hazmat sealed?
No, we're just gonna let him die.
Shut up, sick boy.
As you walk in, Clint, you see someone grabbing his stuff. I'm going to be heading out with.
Oh yeah, with them or
On the other fun part.
very well.
Oh, hang on. What? Why? Because I've paid in blood to make sure they're safe already. I want to at least see a return on my investment. Okay. I hear you. However, you're way more experienced than them. And you're way stronger. Precisely. Which is precisely why they don't need you.
If they're up to snuff, we have to put our faith in them. They're not gonna get any better by coddling.
Am I not mistaken in seeing those are two of our trump cards out there? 3 technical. I mean, if you want to be technical. Even more reason, Captain.
Put things on it. Salamanca wears like plate armor and stuff, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Clint looks at his shadow. Cole, who do you think's the better sneaker? You or Victor?
Maybe in time he'll get the better of me. My joints ache more, but please, don't insult me like that.
You mind going with them? Undetected?
Yeah, I could go, but I can't back him up, Will.
You don't need to. Just let us know if they get in trouble.
That's why they have rings, right?
They do, but having one experienced person on site to keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Potential
I'll keep
intervention
him
if
in
needed.
line.
Don't let them know you're there. I mean, hell. I forget you're in my shadow all the time.
That's the point, Captain.
That's what Zane feels like.
Is that right? No, I
Nice.
didn't catch that.
I saw someone lingering around that throne over theirs. As does air quotes Yvonne.
Not a bad eye. But I should go before the shadows dim.
Thanks, Cole.
Hidden Turgots. This is very long.
Shut up! Shut up!
Goodness.
He looks over. Still think we'd be better
Shut
off ditching that town. But you're in charge.
You'll be able to deal with the townsmen just fine, Cole.
As you say, Captain.
He always fucking does that. He always fucking does that.
Annoying every time.
I thought I'd be used to it by this point. But I'm not. Like there's just something with the drawl he's got that just ugh. Anyways, look to Salamanca. They have an experienced watchman with them, one that's good at keeping tabs on watchmen better than you are. So it's a job. They'll be fine. And turns over and looks at Lucky. They won't know he's there. As long as no one here tells them that they had a babysitter. No offense meant, but they are literally younger than us. Then it's all good.
For what it's worth, Sal, I wanted to go too. I'll have to wait to meet the Sister of Light.
We can send multiple Avon parties. I want to get there early too.
Good. Then I will head on the second. Roll an insight.
You gotta pull up Quint's sheet, not Lord Matthias's. Pew.
Oh, no.
That's not great. I'm going to use Divine Inspiration to re-roll that. Pew. That's better. Still not great. But at least it's better.
35. 19. I think both of those is sufficient. One of them is definitely that he worries for those boys. But, Brand, actually, shoot. I feel like I'm gonna lower the DC for Rowan. I think you both get it.
Rowan has hung out with Salamanca more than Quint. That's for fucking certain.
I think he cares about the people who first cared about him.
Aww. I'll see you in the second round, Salamanca. Everyone that needs rest, grab your rest. We're gonna set out soon. I need to connect with the great tree where the fireflies gather. So that means getting into Lake Mary proper.
To the great tree, then.
How did we get here so fast? Lord Matthias? Don't look at me, but it makes no possible sense. Sorry. See?
What part of did you not understand?
The first after there.
Yeah, it's like when you hear goo, 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 people turn into random things. Look, you did
Out
host
of
now.
game, are you guys the
Rowan
second
turned
party
into a
gonna be
fucking
going to the
truck.
tower?
Was it?
No, so I'm thinking like they're gonna split first. They're gonna
Mhm.
detour and go to the tower, which they probably aren't gonna be there for like super long. But another group is gonna head out ahead of time. Because the Blackwatch only need 4 hours to rest, normal people need 8, so they would still be able to head out ahead of everyone else. Ahead of the anyone that wants to stay behind or turn in front, that's good stuff.
I would love to go to the tower, but now I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to long rest before we suspect the fight will happen.
You could catch a rest at Lake Mary too.
If that's within the timeline that we suppose, then that's fine. She'll go to the tower. Just because I have spell slots that I would like to get back.
Yeah, and I like to be able to shift again.
Before we head out, would I have been able to use some more hit dice? Just in case. I'm not missing a lot of health, but might as well. I'm
Are
gonna
you
roll that
missing
now.
any?
Fucking thunder.
Oh, that's right. That fight happened. Whatever.
Today, yeah. Yeah, but Five's
That
still
was-
down like 50 HP, I think.
Yeah, I already healed up and I'm still down some. Would aid still be active from the fight?
Yeah, 8 hours.
I would
Should
take it
be.
because it hasn't.
You'd probably be on like
8
the
hours.
tail end of it.
Yeah, I've been showing her a bit.
Let's see, how did those two roll?
I'm just gonna say Matthias catches a long rest before he heads out. He's
How
okay.
long rest at Lake Mirror?
He's okay traveling alone.
Alright, the real question, is he a honk snorer or a me?
That's a good question. I think a honk shoe snorer. Like it would be like, funny for the meme bit, but that's not ones are.
Shut up.
That does look really so.
For the lion.
There we go. I'm almost at full.